fa video no to so no man for here enti say na chese abrante na ye na watimi akwa wi ade wo shop no mu na ne kron no boy no there it was very successful but unfortunately camera che no enti omo ko hwe omo camera no hu woni ba kron no na omo say abrante we ya na omo ko che no so this guy we know am enti omo ko che no na omo na ba begina na omo say masa how you manage enter this container where you go steal the things for there. So was say, hey, you go chop slab right now. Etusha omo makakra fa na ni achi. Odo hwese de na ni achi aso na. So trouble akomi ensam bi de. Obra age agu ni video. Etu hwese de na ade ne kono. Wanye wada anye osetie. Na ono a wanhwe kwan ofo aso de ko inside dance an ko inside bi mu a boys be man aso anhye. E na oje pene ese obekọ. Enti one the table see your table just said oh yeah and was share blocks kakra for more ara mo hwe video from the beginning no said be ya obenya height akosro e na hwe and chance no roof no roofing sheet na ye dey abo unse container na yasa the roofing sheet abo top no enti e hono na o fire no to no boas kakra pipia ya na hwe o mwamwa roofing sheet no said ye be ya ekwan beda ho na watimi enya access to the roof of the container na container no so ya bosili wo mu fefefe chese wo de otisi inside am hwe inside the efe pa omo asiesie inside kama ene se otimi fa sa kwan we so a na okobo wuram se kinkon ene okowia de obewia e de besen koe eduom so de obi anya ohwe wo de ekoso se de oye no ye ne saa ye gina ha ye hwe wo obi anya ohwe obi ambo it one blocks no show for mo no gina so no and na all try say obewia anase obetimi agbowura hwe rufi no so we oh eti oya ma emu abie na watimi ahwe na watie simu akwa akọbọ ne kro no obi abre apebi enya no na hwe ba bi akapu ono so one nane na moa it won once watimi aya ama wabobọ nchense na ye de abodan ne so no watimi aya ama fe wa piapia kwa chire round said be e kwa beda wanti hwe o foro no se ni watimi afodi roofing sheet na akọ hwe and what na tap hwe easy hey bema kupa dwuma bi ye hwe e na watie si roof no so no hwe eti oram urade yesu look at what this guy is doing hwe and Kwabena Francis there to Facebook say hey so on throw electricity when you unti otie simu ona light bi chiwa e bia wire na ya de afasili nimu no say wire bi wire exposed na afi ade be chino wire say eyi no chingam na enti ana wati asimu won enti on sili na ya bono ba hwe okranza camera na boy na dwen kra maso won se camera ho enti otisi inside no e no kobo no kro no ade a chine no buy bebie shop say ye ba be ye adwuma on buy a che say pasa ye hwom kra why are we doing this? Emranti aba chale eye na ne ho aton se awie na aiwe ka sembi oni se Scott no se hwe bra eduwa bia na edin o e ba na ye hwe 05 chale mi kwam ko chefie sa ajo se Scott ba ye ko vi Scott ene krobi keje bi de masa eduwa bia na am se kwasi me so sam betraje ofie kwaso ofie kwaguafro ba eduwa bia mi wie na me nkwa mi ko fie za na me bo calculation bi sa bo so me ne ya be so kakra na hwe bills bi obetuatua na ade na jo na wadwen bom se ye ni na kra no working bad needy so what I say nipa yin watch obi bad like I was saying the other day no ya honam ne ya house enti wan hwa yin obeka se ni how do moye se nyame anka wankoma pa you no go help us Because if you see we, no be also if you see we, you see say yeah, boys they live good, but Charlie. And yeah, trying to crack. We all the hustle. Now what there? What I check when you want to me on first what dreams and say number for and you should say energy no for dream for pay bibi kakra on your own na now could we uncle for this and say the tianya ye one day what Timia could room light be and chin was sealing what Timia could read the all right. But unfortunately, CCTV camera way baba. I can't say. You're careful. Like I always say, we are say on the cameras everywhere. Yeah, waka crab, good chop hot. And the videos of our time and go on. And then the other side of the soon say, yeah, security wise, yeah, secure, properties are. Let's go the extra mile. Sometimes, and yes, padlocks I can say, and your mother are to what you want. Oh, baby, I brand yet me, I don't want me contain any. It won't quite our fashion. Aya, who said there be this idea and me bold one, but me busy in the teaching. Hey, Lord of mercy. Great. Yeah, trust me, I'm queer now. Mon come be why about be this uncle, uncle the more de papa. I'm in fast and you into it quickly. Let fear fast uncle on some real. Charlie, it's always good to see you. Always
good to see you.
Someone what does not mean follow any idea. Who touch it down Oslo near the end just say, oh, no, me share the Aquana. Who see him? I'm on for some grad as ye. Yeah. I mean, but ever since Akwabna music scene, who disappointed Ghana for? Just say, I bring you now. Say, ye Bano say high life, especially when we are doing live music. Na kwabna jiremuni e country ni sem koyi suni ade sa say Abrante we talented. Say perform me kanipa akoma. Na say gospel bia be fam. Na de na amanfo nim if I say oh yes anyu we no. No ankofo bi sha say there be Abrante say me hwe ni because un say Masoriano pay sanum ne baaye no. And the man for say, and send you on what it no, ampa. There's this song you wrote for Ohima Messi. Yeah. So I don't cry. Yeah. I said, me have a real fit title. A nubia a kakumakasa. And Ohima did justice to the song.
Yes.
Charlie, and he said, and Crawford Kase, a Yakobna. And the trust our gospel and Crawford doubt it.
Yeah.
People didn't want to believe that.
Yeah, that was I think it's two songs, Otimimu and there's another one.
Yeah, there's one be and sana Otimimu so ebeba. And people were like, hey, na kwam you to don you me here no atimi say tro gospel no come say. And the dia ba dia be do this one with you gospel and you know Obapa Christian and also e kan kuma sa. Afi de enkwate ya so kwabna the project for ba. Yenim say bi obehye ako the be bedroom bully I feel as old there be or the gospel neighbor hey
yeah
na kwabena yeah I no ba ku bi no di form so there be EP
yeah
anya no be 4-5 there ebe wo so gospel na am say wow enche bi aso fudi ni bebam Kwabna now tell us what brought about this gospel EP.
Me da say bra na me chia watie fo susu nyina me da mo se awie mo bie mo radio na mo tie Adom FM kama na kwabna so de dia bebe FM the woman say tie after me release my first album I saw in 2005 after that release you know a whole lot happened to the brand Kwabna and it looked as if I will be unable to even record music again because you hit a little roadblock and a crisis and Tina challenge Abba to even be able to continue your quest of being an artist and making sure we'll be doing music for the entire time of our life until Sebi the coming Segumebo I'm a dad that come with the be man no. I believe that's the time I make us a reunion because every now and then on Yankopon the enyum duani premo the enyum ideas buy it me idea but then financing and recording album is always a challenge for artists around here because your industry need any investments into after first album I'll say all thanks to continuing for the help for recording our album and the release and the promotion and everything. I think he was
and the featuring too.
Very, very instrumental. I was Sajimedian. But after that album, I challenged a little bit to go into the next album. I had songs I'm not sure idea, but then it was quite challenging. And within that period, the meditation na me share with Nyankopon Bobi. The catcher Nyankopon say Ono ankasa nim ade a ode acheme ene me desires in music and the things I want to achieve. Ti se nyame boa me. Send you know the 6 days ebo wiase no rest 7th day. So nyame boa me. Emma through all these difficulties, me record up to about 6 albums as an artist Kwabna. my 7th recording studio no me dedicate Adiamani Yankopon say may album and as may gospel may a couple of songs be EP may a couple of songs just to show.
So that was a promise you made to God.
That's a promise I made to God way back in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 years after releasing our song. And 2 years after releasing our song, after that prayer, I released Obi Dowa Donibi. And then out of nowhere, Sparrow Productions took that album on almost about four or five songs on that album, and they created a movie, Perfect Picture, and they used it even as a soundtrack. And that action blew my second album all over the place. Like, Ubia or share movie Perfect Picture. No, I mean, you agree with me, say it was a good hit.
Yeah.
And so alongside the movie, my album also became, a household, and then the name Kwabna started moving.
Yeah.
See, moving on, yet me recording another album, Bibini, we ever recording another album, Dachi, ever recording another album, Ashese, and I feel the set album Famisa. After Famisa, and I just say, oh, you do set album, Anissa. Until I was say, yet me and making sure say, boy, you share your because you're pioneer boy and you're Inti, I was here, so you fulfill your promise. Inti, that is the reason.
Wow.
But 8th album about for the 20th anniversary. I know the annual gospel.
Oh, there's someone I make a joke. Oh, well, the other Quabanano. Into your other Quabana.
So, a bar machine, young couple. So, I am private here for them.
Let's look at something.
Yeah.
I think say elsewhere there a bit more try a bit more year and successfully they were able to do it.
That's right.
But on the Baha Pan there, I think one person who's been able to do this is Charles Kudefosu.
Daddy Lumba, yeah.
Lumba is one person.
Yeah.
What Timia as a secular artist. Now do baby no say no. It will move out to the gospel by from there. But this time I'm doing a full gospel album.
Yeah.
No,
Dio made a full gospel album. Of course, with a
No, that's
right.
Then the other was. But you already had the Falcon. I could do you may know the gospel. And still said your TI, going strong. But a bit more try to me as on my was a come back now. I mean, it's not amphibian.
What was say?
So, and you be I mean, bringing a question out of that, no?
Yeah.
What way odds need now? What shall you say? No, this thing.
Yeah.
Ebefa.
Oh, say, dear woman, say, I believe, say, I dare be aware with pure intentions. And out of the inspiration of Onipa or the talent no do mubiano. Ono no de ade na chew.
Yeah.
Nti ono no nim na wie. Enye wa ho odin. Well, I think say bibia na the mindset and the inspiration behind ade na wo ye no. For me, I believe say enyum bia metro bia onyankopon na do me. Nti say enyum a use no bedroom, say enyum a de bompai, say enyum a de sour club, say enyum a ye to kire ye dofo. Say enyum see it's supposed to serve a purpose for humanity. That is how I see music. I see music say a serve a purpose be for humanity.
Okay.
In Nipan so no yewo the Bible crass there's time for everything. Yewo mrema bibia. Yewo mra opesa obompai. Yewo mra so a opesa oji wani ewofie. Yewo mra so a opesa woni odofo bi mutimi hie mu na moji mani mo de nwum bi jimani. I am here to serve humanity. I mean, as far as all these, moods and all these purposes are concerned.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, it's all good. But me per se be
yeah.
Na as much as time could permit us, no. Na one after the other, na so just help us do this. Which one do you want us to do first?
But then I think say ningina titles no because EP way my friend God of Restoration.
Okay.
Because most of these songs make us say I wrote them out of a certain mood and out of a certain period of distress. And you know, Empire Nana me boning and say Onyankopon on restore me. And on family Jina Bia on Wankasa Yankopon. Okay. Sana say me neba. Enti Osha yawo ensonya me yawo so yawo adom ewo so. And yawo a friend. Yes. Inti
and then I'm seeing Fache me. Yeah.
Exactly. And then live version of Biuquino. So many band now. Yeah, we had to record a live version of it. And I feel me a very popular apostolic hymn. Like I said, one of the songs na me you know me mama or they encourage me pa say adie bia we bia na was so friend yankopon. Inti there is this hymn in the apostolic hymn book, hymn 178. I think say it's one of my favorite hymns. Me frɛ onyankopon. I had to do a cover for that on that album as well. And I'm the two. So you know you bet me I shall see free and so nyame. Right. Bribie ni on mo so nyame.
Yeah. It's for this is and so nyame. Akrano. I said to me, Sally, what? And big ups to the team that put this together.
Right.
Instrumentalists, no.
Right.
Charlie.
Yes. Production, I'll say.
Hey.
Mr. Dangrau. Mr. Dangrau. I mean, I'll say he's been very, 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 very instrumental as far as putting SAG EP together.
Serious.
Or producer BBA, getting instrumentalists, getting session men to come play this there, come play that there. I'll say to all the musicians, I mean, who featured on this EP, Obia and the talent bad. I mean, it's top notch. It's top notch from drums,
beautiful
from
instrumentation, arrangement, everything.
Yeah.
Super,
it's amazing.
Super. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And like I said, we Kwano should be able to sell your friends. Ipinin because and no heavy part. Okay, so after this. Which one?
A friend.
A friend.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not all patches.
A friend. I say. On say. Ohwehwe yonko a oni nhwambo a. Yonko ba ko pe na obetimi anya wasari ase we.
Sasemu.
Ne din ni Jesus.
Yeah.
Ne din ni Jesus Christ. Ono pe ono yo yonko no kwarefo sa oyo yonko no kwarefo enti wo pe adamfo bi a wo pese wo ka wasem kire no wo pese wo de wabisade wo pese wo ye vulnerable to wo pese asem wo huntimi nka nkire obi a no otimi ka kire ono no no betimi aye hu biribi nso Yesu Kristo pe.
Wow.
All right. Enti he is the friend.
Yenti no so. yɛbɛtie
Yes. So overwhelming. A chair me say onyankopon ankasa na oye na de.
Yeah.
Sa media me vessel bi a nyame edua me mu. Ede aye na adwuma. Make say it's doing so well in the digital stores. So well. Like me can say I wasn't expecting it. It was expected, but I'm overwhelmed.
So
by
this,
how it is doing.
Let's find out from you. Do you feel accepted by the gospel fraternity? No,
it's not about their acceptance. It's not about fraternity and its acceptance. As I say, in every human institution, no, obi our opinions, but on Yankopo institution, muno, or shall come on shiny was so. Well, I'm only focused on adia onyankopon de dua me musemenye. As far as the gospel community is concerned, you know, I leave that to them. Sabio onyankopon ye nyina ye pagya ne din. And you know, obi anyone more qualification to praise God.
Yeah.
Since we are all his his creature. Once we nyame body, you know, you have every right. On Bible Christ says someone say nipa ye nyame ya obetimi aka kira abo se wo mu nyina ye. Exactly. You know, in that regard, no me feel say nyankopon ye som no nipa.
Now, before we listen to Adom, for musicians in Nim Day, once you are able to bring out a record, you say, for shows, you love to be invited. Say, be a program be best, and Andrew make us say, you call entertain you come and more yes secular. No, I mean any more gospel. They all look up to that same thing. So gospel foreigners are looking forward to having gigs here and there, especially performing at churches or you know Christian events near there. And you be with this. Are you looking forward to having invitation into most of the churches near there? Say your gospel program now come as a gospel minister.
Matter of fact, that is not the aim for this album. Album way and a EP way, any major aim no is to say a big thank you to God for what He has done for restoration. Okay. I'm friend of God of restoration because you all bear witness. A certain period in my career for about some 3 years, I went through a lot of some ups and downs and. A whole lot of misconception going on. Family. I mean, a whole lot went on. But then, in my secrecy, and I mean, to restore me, and or the restoration aba. And I also have to fulfill my promise made to God. Say or mami drum pempen so we are so me yesade we dia shene nti nyankopon din na me pese me pagya na me ma me nsa so kire ewiase nyina say me yenyame ba and onyankopon pe na me som no nti no as far as performances and being invited to minister in churches, that's not the aim. But then if you find us say you want us to come exactly you want us to come and inspire people through the music, and of course we will honor that invitation. Definitely. No matter what, we will honor that invitation.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. Yentie Adom. Time no kobata. I didn't say
I say you Adom. You Adom.
just say utie we na utie available on all the platforms.
All the
I mean, get all the songs.
Yes.
Then one ya butena joining us. But Kobna, my final question to you will be, sir, if once again the gospel community of fraternity ebe accept you and the love and support ebe is so massive beyond your expectation, and you feel loved and they kind of yearn for more of this from you, would you love to stay and keep doing this? And I still now you go be bedroom bully.
Well, truth be told, recording this EP, like I said earlier, promise made. I mean, me and Kasa me bosha me shenya me say me yesadi way. But then the future there, make us say I am a musician and I write music, I compose music, and I produce music. Ain't you know? It doesn't really matter the kind of music and as the genre of music I'm going to write. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. But to put together another gospel project like this, that I have not planned yet. Let me be truthful.
Okay.
But Wayno was a promise. It's and I mean, I had to honor that promise made to God. Say I'll record that EP. But then I still will write songs inspired to me. I mean, from God. Once our inspiration be free, I will write them. But then it doesn't matter. Like I've been able to write some songs for some gospel artists. Of course, I still have the plans of, I mean, so I still will give out songs when I need to. But then say inspiration is so bad, say so may record so there. Why not? Since I'm a musician, I still will record it. And it doesn't matter say being accepted or not. That's not my aim. And I want to believe say the masses actually have supported my music for the last 20 years. That alone tells me, say, you know, the support is there.
Yeah.
Media said that PCM will be our supporter.
And before Ubekono on the 20th anniversary, you know, also expected then.
Yes, of course, 20th anniversary, of course, expected album.
Okay.
Expected album number 8, which is almost done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to release a 12-track album to, you know, celebrate 2 decades of doing good music in this country, Ghana, and taking our music beyond, the shores. I'll say fans, especially the media, Adum FM has say, Modi too special for me because day one of my career, day one. I saw your brooms anything I breaks my heart. Say one of the people who championed who championed my entry into the industry. Jankopon I know him there. Nyame fa ne currency. We all will be there to show our support when the time comes. Yamane busu afo nyina ya kokese pa. Yes, yeah.
Come now, better was it. It's nice having you around. And thank you for this beautiful album.
Thank you so much.
We keep pushing. Why?
All right.
Abusua ahana ebrema ya kwan na dey community ya tra ya didi atra bre no but because no more there eza uja yeye it that's what it is but ya ba be collaboration bi sisi myself Kofi Scott and the irrigated team the befra na dey akwa na fi 6 boy na Kofi that's it Charlie call all of them now but ni remember refi say ma cash so it is sika or sitwade di *281# no one call option 1 which is Adom FM where the new sika ya biem ntemu ada ho yie pa nti we ya ward kakra bia obenya cash ni bi edi it you use Telecel can Vodafone na MTN obo *281# now call option 1 also obetimi ato na wanya cash ni bi edi mpanifo nkasa na yenko yanim.
Fellow Ghanaians, brothers and sisters, this is Hassan Ayerga. Keep listening. Ayergated Sports. It's real sports. Do best for you.